A number of years ago, I had a full-color panoramic dream. I was standing on a huge flat pad of cement, which I soon learned was the foundation of an enormous building. I then saw thousands of commercial buildings in the distance. I asked what this meant and was told that I was looking at every network marketing company in the entire world. Some of the companies were huge skyscrapers representing billion-dollar companies. Some were extremely small, representing new startup companies, and there were many sizes in between. Next, I saw words coming out of my mouth, similar in appearance to smoke rings or rings that porpoises blow under the water. And they were saying, "We are winning, we are winning, we are winning," over and over again. As these words left my mouth, one ring followed the other and gradually grew larger as they traveled out through the distance, taking on the appearance of a megaphone. One by one, these rings started coming into contact with the buildings in the distance, and to my surprise, they were knocking huge holes in the sides of these buildings as if they had been hit by a giant wrecking ball. Broken pieces of these buildings fell to the ground, and to my amazement, I saw the pieces come to life and start scurrying toward me, creating walls around the perimeter of the foundation where I was standing. I then realized that these broken pieces represented people who were leaving these other companies and were joining this new company after hearing my story. The walls rose slowly at first, but as new members began telling their friends about this new company, the walls went up faster and faster, and I couldn't help but notice that this new company was much larger than even the largest of the other companies in my dream. I woke up perhaps 10 minutes before my dream ended, but even then I continued to see everything in full-color panoramic vision, and before it was over, I was standing on top of a huge skyscraper that dwarfed every other network marketing company in the world. And I remember thinking that several of the largest buildings in my vision could have all fit inside of the building I was standing on. The last thing I noticed was the fact that all of the companies left standing had lost large numbers of people to Shop Free Mart, and there were many companies that had even crumbled to the ground and went out of business due to the number of people that had left their ranks. What I saw in my dream has already started happening. Many people are now leaving these other companies to join Shop Free Mart because, number one, Shop Free Mart is free to join. Almost every company uses some kind of enticement to get people to pay in order to play. That should tell you up front that such a company is all about the money. Number two, Shop Free Mart has no auto ship or purchase requirement in order for you to get paid. Again, we have taken away all of the trickery and deception that is used by most companies to get you to spend money that you otherwise wouldn't spend. Number three, there are no rank advancements needed to get paid through all levels of our 9-level profit-sharing plan. You get paid for advertising Shop Free Mart each and every time that someone you refer makes a purchase. End of story. Number four, referral-based companies are rated each year according to their compensation plans, and we compared Shop Free Mart to the top 50 companies for 2017. Our Unilevel pays 14 times more than the number 1 company and 572 times more than the number 4 company. You heard me right, 572 times the money for the same amount of work, and incomes were calculated based upon the same number of people and the same volume of products being sold in each of these companies. In my dream, Shop Free Mart became the largest company in the industry and perhaps even the largest company outside of the industry. If you join with us now, not only can you be part of that success story, but you can also help us create it. Having the right opportunity is good. Having the right marketing plan is even better. Money has meaning when it gives you the freedom to live an inspired life. We are here to help you do just that. We are building the next referral-based business empire, and we invite you to join with us. The best way to get to the top is by taking a lot of good folks with you. You can try to go it alone, or you can join our winning team. Creating wealth is not a mystery, it's a formula. Join Shop Free Mart today, and we will gladly share the formula with you for free. This is John Austin. Thank you for your time, and I hope to welcome you as the newest member of our Shop Free Mart family.
All of you that are listening from all around the world. This is Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise, and I am your host, your moderator, the one and only CJ, and I am so excited to be here with you this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't know how blessed of a man I am. I am so thankful, first of all, for having you take the time out of your day to participate and be a part of this wonderful show that we take the time to deliver to you every single week. We're here every week at 9:30 a.m. Central Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and you figure it out wherever you are in the other parts of the world. But we're happy to be here because we feel that we have a very powerful message to get to the world, and you are all a part of it. I want to say thank you to my family, thank you to my friends, thank you to all my coworkers, thank you to all my team leaders and business builders, all of you that are connected with this mandate of getting the word out about this wonderful opportunity that we get to be a part of, and that's called Shop Free Mart. We're here to promote it. We're here to let people know about it. We're here to use it as a platform to change lives. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, there's no way I can do what I do every Tuesday without our CEO, founder, and engineer, and everything else, the one and the great Pastor Kevin Strata, who has been the one to make it possible for us to be here every week. So I want to give a shout out to GMAP1.com. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to support this network because it is doing amazing work of getting the word of Christ out to the world, building the kingdom, giving you great gospel music, great teaching, great programs. So I want to encourage you to become a member, not just of Shop Free Mart because it's free, but it's also free to be a member of GMAP1. So we want to thank you, my brother, for doing all that you do and supporting us and keeping us sounding good on the air. And I know there have been times when the enemy tried to throw a wrench in our program or tried to hold us back from broadcasting and doing an excellent job. But you know what? We always come back and do an even better job because we know that there's positive things that need to be expressed through these airwaves that people need to get a hold of and take advantage of and understand that it's for their benefit. So we thank you so much for all that you do. I said I was a blessed man, but let me tell you why I said that. Just being here every Tuesday has just been a blessing to me. And I just had a chance to think about it the other day, and it's coming up pretty soon on almost a year that we've been doing these shows. And, we've been pretty consistent. And I want you to know that this is just the beginning. We are just getting at the top of the cliff, like when you're on those roller coaster rides and they're just inching up to the top and you're getting ready to go down that big slope, that 40-foot drop, which I hate. But you know what? That's where we're at right now when it comes to healthy, wealthy, and wise, because we have so much to give, too many people that we have to connect with, so many lives that we have to touch, that this show is committed to that mandate of changing lives all over the world and using this as a platform to do it. So again, I want to thank you all for being a part of the show. But the reason I say I'm a blessed man is that last week I had a chance for about 20 plus members of my family to travel all the way from the Bahamas to come through Chicago on their way to Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Now, who would think, middle of the summer going to Oshkosh, Wisconsin, but they were part of a big team that went up there for a youth camp from the Pathfinders from the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and they had a ball. I saw some of the videos and the pictures that they took, and it was just an unbelievable experience. I know that they had a good time, but we also had a chance for them to stop through here in Chicago and go to a White Sox game and just spend time with the family and just enjoy each other. And I'm telling you this because that is what life is all about. That is the reason why we're so passionate about building Shaw Fremont, because it allows us to have those kinds of experiences with our family. I have so many people that I know that don't have that relationship with their family, that connection with their family, that bonding, that just camaraderie, just having fun together. And it's sad. And I'm hoping that if someone is like that, is listening to the show, that you would make it a point to change that. Let you be the change agent and connect with your family. Love on them. Be around them. Enjoy their company and their time, because it is so, so important and so, so powerful. So I really enjoyed my family. We had a good old time here at the house. We played some volleyball, played some ping pong, shot some pool, played some games, and ate a lot of good food. So it was great. And then I was even more blessed, because in the middle of the week, I had to travel to Baltimore to a conference for my job, and everything was paid for, thank God. And I was there to really learn more about this whole problem of addiction and homelessness, and I really got a lot from the conference. But while I was there, I was able to connect with some friends and some family members, and got a chance to hang out. And believe it or not, I got a chance to connect with one of our fearless leaders of Shaw Fremont, our one and only Coach Kim. And man, it was such a beautiful time there in Baltimore. Had a chance to go to dinner and just to talk and just to kind of talk about some things and just kind of bring some things to clarity, even for me. So Coach Kim, just so you know, thank you so much for our conversations, and I appreciate you and all that you do. And so continue doing what you do. So ladies and gentlemen, we're here on this Tuesday morning, the 20th of August in the year of our Lord 2019. And I'm telling you, time is going by so, so fast. We started this campaign at the beginning of the summer with the idea to create ambassadors for Shaw Fremont, to represent this company in a very powerful way and a very impersonal way. And one of the things we decided to do was to have interviews with some of our leaders to legends. So yeah, we have men and women who have dedicated their lives to being a part of a group that wants to grow, and just not just from information, but just become the best leaders that we can be, so we can be that example of there for others to follow, and just want to grow so we become better individuals, grow in our health, grow in our finances, grow in our relationships, and grow to be the best. So we had this group called Leaders to Legends, where men and women are committed to being all that they can be and utilizing this Shaw Fremont as the platform to do that. Because the reality is that each and every one of us have our own business. Shaw Fremont is our partner that we partner with to tie into the vision vision of John Austin, our CEO and owner, to really make some magical things happen. And that's what we've been seeing. And so I want to thank all of those that have been guests and interviews during the week, the last several weeks. And we've been having some great interviews where we got to know more about each other on a deeper personal level, more of an intimate level, learn about what our passions are, learn more about what makes us as leaders tick, what makes us as leaders make the difference in our lives and the areas of our influence, the people that are around us, and just sharing that with everyone, not holding it and keeping it to ourselves. We got to learn from some of these interviews what make these leaders get up every day and go after what it is that they're seeking, and that is financial well-being, health well-being, relational well-being, just the world coming together in love. That's why we call Shelf Mart Sharing the Love. And that is what we've been learning in having all of these interviews. We've been learning how to get up in the morning excited, going out there and getting that next no, knowing that if we get enough no's, enough rejections, that sooner or later we will get our way, and those yeses will come, and they will catapult us into huge successes. And so that's what this is all about. That's what the Leaders and Legends are all about. We got to find out more about these leaders' vision and what their goals and aspirations are for themselves and their families and for Shelf Mart. And it's been a wonderful experience for me. We all know about now leaders like Coach Kim, who kicked off the summer campaign of creating ambassadors for Shelf Mart. And some things that she shared with us, some of us probably didn't know before. Probably didn't know that Coach Kim came from a military background and how she's jumped out of airplanes. And I found it this weekend, even at night. And it's like she asked the question, would you do it? And my answer was an emphatic no. You will not find this young man jumping out of an airplane, definitely not at night, but not even during the day. I just won't do it. But when she said she did it and the feeling she got and how it just made her feel so powerful and fearless, I got to give kudos to that and thank her for her leadership. And I know that's part of her development. That's part of her makeup and what makes her the person that she is right now. You didn't know maybe that she has 3 beautiful children that she homeschooled herself, 2 daughters and a son that she has poured into their lives on a very personal level, and not only coach them but encourage them and also help them to be the man and women that they are, and also the man and to help us to become all that we can be. We've heard her just share with us about her personal life, a lot about the things that she's done to be all that she's become. And Coach Kim, I want to take this time to say thank you for your service. Thank you for your commitment and your service to this country, for allowing us to be a part of a country that is great and have the freedom to do the things that we do. Another one of our interviews was with Coach Payton. Everybody knows Coach Payton, the one and only Coach Payton. We've heard and learned about him as well and how he was a great football player at a Division I, Big Ten actually, school, one that is probably one of the most prestigious schools and institution in the nation, the one and only Northwestern University here in Evanston, Illinois. Played professional, not professional, but Division I football. I mean, that in itself is a big accomplishment because not too many athletes, and I am one of them, make it to that level of competition. And I know there was so much that he gleaned from that catapulted him into the man that he is today. And so we got to learn that about Coach Pate and his passion for helping people, his passion for going up there and just doing his 5-minute workout online. He just was committed to helping people in one way or another, and then being a leader where both him and Coach Kim host the Coach's Corner every Monday night and every Thursday night, and just giving and giving and giving. He has opened our eyes to the transparency of his life and how he's working with his mother and his brother, and helping them to learn more about how to stay healthy and to be all that they can be. And he's committed to family. And those are the things that we love about Coach Pate and the things that he's brought to the table. But we got to learn about that from the interviews that we've had over the last few weeks and the last month and a half or so. But the reality is that what we've been doing with Leaders to Legends, that is what Leaders to Legends do. We're transparent, we're personable, we're connected. We want everyone to know that we're just individuals who just have a strong passion about making a change in life. We understand that passion for fitness allowed him to be able to, teach individuals how to get healthy through fitness, as well as utilizing the products that Chef Fremont has. And he always puts on the either on the Marco Polo or on the Coach's Corner how he's touching lives and going out there in his community in the Chicago area and just being everything for others and helping others be all that they can be. So we thank you, Coach Pate, for your transparency and your openness to helping all of us become better. Then we had another one of our Leaders to Legends, Coach Shay, also known as Sharon from Kankakee, who is very passionate about Chef Fremont and wasn't looking when she started, we learned from an interview, to make money. To her, it was all about the health. It was all about getting her body well. It was all about just finding great products to help her feel better and get her body back into equilibrium, into homeostasis, so that she can be there for her children and her grandchildren. And from what I remember, as young as she is and as young as she looks, she even has a great-grandchild, which is unbelievable. But the reality is that she is passionate about sharing Chef Fremont with others and helping them to feel better and feel better about themselves and feel important and have that hope, where so many people are hurting these days without any hope because they feel like they're in pain for the rest of their life. They're in financial devastation for the rest of their life, and it affects every area of their life. But she is passionate about letting them know, hey, Chef Fremont is that answer. It is that vehicle that can make a change in life if you just want to come on board and be a part of what we do. She shared with us that one day she woke up and looked at her back office and realized that she made over $800 in one night. So think about that. This company doesn't only help us with our well-being, but it also helps us with our financial well-being. Not just our health, but with our financial. Imagine going to bed at night, sleeping, and waking up and $800 is in your account. I mean, how many of us would like to be making money while we're asleep? I think it was Robert Kiyosaki said that you don't really find true success until you can find some way to have a platform where you can be making money and earning money while you're sleeping. That's called leverage, ladies and gentlemen, and that is what Chef Fremont has available for all of you. If you're listening to this call for the first time, or maybe someone invited you to listen in, or you're hearing it rebroadcast on YouTube, that's great. I hope that you take advantage of what I'm saying to you, because this is such a powerful opportunity for you to be a part of something that's absolutely free to get involved. There's not much of demands on you as far as having to pay and buy products in order to get compensated or to be advanced in the company. What she showed us by giving us that testimony is that all you have to do is get involved, plug in, and you can literally make a living while you're sleeping. But it does take work. It does take effort. It does take time. But everything in life that's worthwhile having always does. We love how in our interview we learned about Coach Shay, Sharon from Kankakee, that she loves to plan and organize and market her business. She was one that did a phenomenal job of planning our very first company inaugural event in Branson, Missouri. She was so instrumental in putting that whole thing together. Her zeal and her level of energy was just so important in making that happen, and we thank her for doing that. But you know what? We wouldn't have been able to know about those things if it were not a chance to interview her and hear her share her story when she came on and had an interview with us several weeks ago. So, Coach Shay, we love what you do. Continue doing what you do, and thank you for being an inspiration to so many of us. There's several others I want to talk about as far as our interviews. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you these stories today because I don't have an interviewer today, a viewee today. I don't have a special guest today, but I want you to understand what's going on. I want you to feel my heart here because I don't want you to take these interviews that we're having lightly. We are talking about individuals who are committed, individuals who have said, burn the ships, burn the bridge. We are here to stay. We are here to develop leaders. We are here to make it happen and to build Chuck Fremont up. And we have others that we interviewed with I'm going to share with you after this first break because I'm telling you, if you're here, you're in the right place at the right time. You're listening to Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. I am your moderator, CJ, and I'm so excited to be here with you. I look forward to every Tuesday to coming on and being a part of the show where my hope and my goal is that maybe just one person, just one, will hear something that will catapult them to being all that they can be and be a part of who we are, or to, if they are a part of Chuck Fremont already, to make that decision to get even more serious, to get more involved, to get to do more and to be more so that we can make a difference in this world. So I'm going to take a quick break. And we're going to again thank our engineer, Pastor Kevin Strada, for doing such a wonderful job of bringing us in. And I want to share some more information about some of our interviewees after this short break. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for being here. We look forward to seeing you after this.
You save it.
No, you buy stuff with it.
I put it in my piggy bank.
You can like buy a house,
Save it to buy your car.
give it to charity,
Save it for college.
put them in the bank.
I'm your host, CJ, and we want to thank you for being a part of this wonderful show. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing this link with all of your friends and being a part of what we do. And this show today has been just kind of talking about the wonders of Chuck Fremont and why we, as Leaders to Legends, do what we do, and why we have been interviewing some of our powerful leaders and hearing more about their background, hearing more about what their vision and goals and aspirations are, getting to know them on a more personal level. You know, I always say it's always great to hear great trainers, to hear great information on the internet or on a training call or on a corporate call. But when you get to know more about the individual and their personal life, then you understand why we are all so passionate about what we do. I remember traveling for the summer on vacation and having to be gone. And just it was unexpected, but it was really excited to know that we can still come together as team to be there for one another. And I remember Coach Kim stepping up and saying, "Hey, CJ, yeah, I'll be happy to take the show." And she came on and had a wonderful interview with one of our Leaders to Legends, Ms. Joy Matwishin. and she did a wonderful job. And it was in that interview we got to know a little bit more about Joy and her wonderful partner, Dick Matrician, who is always doing an incredible job on the corporate calls during the week, and how they touch lives as partners and building this business in what I call to many seasoned individuals. They live in Florida, seasoned in years, men and women who are at the stage of their life where they are enjoying their retirement, they're enjoying the time, but they want to stay healthy. They want to stay active. They want to still have the ability to get up and go and spend time with their children and their grandchildren and travel and do all the fun things. And so Joy has been doing a wonderful job of doing that. And I'll never forget the testimonies and the stories during that interview that she shared, but how she was able to literally save, I think it was either her sister or sister-in-law's life, who was on multiple, I think if I remember, more than 18 medications, pharmaceutical medications, and because of introducing her to Shaw Fremont and the wonderful product, that they were able to dwindle those down to, I think, about 2 or even get her completely off. It's just an incredible testimony and testament to who Joy is as a leader and a legend and what she gives to what we do. But again, she was so open and vulnerable when she shared her story about her sister and many, many others that she's touched lives. Even just recently, I'm hearing testimonies of individuals that both her and Dick have been able to share these products with, get them on these products, and being able to help these individuals get off medications, get relief of pain and heartache and problems and all these maladies that they're experiencing. We learned how passionate she was about helping people become whole and healthy. And so, Joy, as a leader to legend, I thank you for your commitment to what you do, and thank you for opening up your life to us so we can know a little bit more about you and who you really are. We had another very, very powerful interview, I think a week later, with my good friend all the way from Texas, the man with 3 first names, Darnell, Kevin, I'm getting it wrong now. Harris, my brother Curtis Harris, Darnell, Kevin Harris, all 3 first names. Man, it was such a joy interviewing you, and I got a chance to really know who you are. Even though I met you in Branson, every time I hear you speak with such passion, with so eloquently about what you're doing, and we got a chance to learn more about Darnell, about his connection with Shaw Fremont and how much he loved this company and how it has changed his life. We learned that he's known as the man they call Mr. Decal Boron, and how he is making sure everyone he knows get on that product because of the results that people get from just using that one product, and how it just connects with all of the other products, the hydration drops, the Activate, the Ziaga, all of these products that Shaw Fremont has available to us as individuals and as a family. And he's so passionate about sharing this product with others. And I just love how he shared with us and was so vulnerable and transparent about the fact that the most important thing to him is him now being the caretaker of his beloved mother. How deep a love he has for his family, especially his mother. He said that being the caretaker for his mother now, who is up there in age, and fighting some health challenges, and including Alzheimer's and dementia, which I can totally connect with, because I've been through a very similar situation that he has. But just being there for her every single day, caring for her to make sure she is fed, make sure she's taken care of, making sure that she has everything that she needs. Being the caretaker of this beautiful woman in his life is the most satisfying thing he could do. And that's a quote, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm telling you, he is passionate about Short Fremont, but the reason he's passionate about Short Fremont is it allows him to be able to give back to his mother who raised him and his siblings. And so it was such an emotional interview for me, and I know for some of you as well, where someone can come out and just be so transparent and just vulnerable to share difficulty and the challenges that's taxing and physically emotional to do something like that. But it really makes us realize that this brother is a human being just like me and you, just having a desire to want to make a change in other people's lives. Wow. Such a powerful thing. We learned that he hasn't even worked a regular job for years because of his commitment. And we learn also that he has a military background as well. And so, again, to you, Kevin, my brother, Darnell, we want to say to you, thank you again for your commitment to serving this country. And we salute you, my friend, for all that you have done and all that you continue to do. And if you haven't heard his training on the power of one, which we've had that conversation, and he promised to come on the show, and that show is going to be dedicated directly for him training and teaching us about the power of one and how to build our business. You want to definitely come and be a part of that. So, my friend Donnell, thank you so much for all that you are and all that you do and the lives that you're touching and changing even in your arena. We had another interview. Oh, boy. I don't know if I want to tell you about this one here because I'm going to get in trouble. But we had an interview with all the way from Baltimore, Maryland, and Miss Valerie Walker. I want to apologize I didn't get a chance to connect with you. I promise you the next time I'm there, we will get together. We will have dinner. We will get a chance to commiserate and have some good times together. I look forward to that. But Miss Valerie Walker came on and gave us one heck of an interview, just sharing who she is, how powerful she is in building this business, her commitment to Short Fremont, and how grateful she is to Mr. John Austin, the founder and CEO of Short Fremont, and how he is creating such a wonderful company that is so attractive and it gives individuals a hope. That's what it meant for her. Short Fremont was that hope that she had, that finally there's a company with great products, a great compensation plan, a great support system and training, great leaders, but most importantly, she found out we found a company that can fulfill all of her needs and that she cared about. She talked about a company. She found a company that was finally transparent, a company of integrity, a company that gives way more than it takes, a company that brought honesty and truth and love back into free enterprise, into direct sales and the network marketing arena. That's why we say as a tagline for this company, share the love. That's what Valerie said. She said she loved this company because of the commitment has made to help other people. We learned also that Valerie Walker is a go-getter. She loves her family. She loves to get to know and meet new people. She loves to sing. And she sings in her choir as well as solos for the church. She not only sings, but she loves to clean and cook. And most of all, and listen up to this, man, she's single. She's singles, unattached, available, taking names and numbers, email addresses. And remember again, man, she can cook. Valerie, I know you're going to kill me for this because you probably said, that's all you got to wait for my interview, CJ? No, Valerie, you did a wonderful job of sharing your heart and how you committed you out of Short Fremont. But I also want to let the men out there know that you are single and are available. So thank you so much for your openness. Thank you for your heart. Thank you for your commitment to Short Fremont. Thank you for your commitment to Leaders to Legends. Thank you for your commitment to help other people be all that they can be. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have been having just interview after interview after interview of individuals coming on this show, Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise, and just expressing their heart. And that is what Leaders to Legends is all about. That is what building Short Fremont is all about. And again, having the opportunity to interview most of these individuals has just been a blessing to me. And again, I'm telling you, I'm a blessed man. But again, Valerie, thank you so much for all that you do. You got to know, Valerie is, she's a beautiful soul who loves Jesus. She loves her family. She loves her fellow man, and is excited about teaching other people and changing other people's lives through Chef Fremont. And that is what makes Leaders to Legends such a great opportunity and group to be a part of. There's so much more that I can say about these awesome individuals who we have interviewed over the past several weeks and who has the opportunity to just get to know really on a very personal level. But I want you to know that opportunity and that window is still open. So I'm going to take a quick break, and I want to share with you some ideas moving forward, and how you, if you haven't been interviewed yet, can get an opportunity to do that. So I'm going to take a 5-minute break and just go give you a chance to, maybe come on. And if you have a comment you want to make or ask a question, you can call. Just let our guy know by calling in. We'll probably just have you come on and say a few words. Because that's what this show is all about today. We're just going to just honor those that we've interviewed, but encourage you who have not interviewed yet, have not got a chance to tell your story. You're going to get to do that. So I'm going to see you on the other side of this quick break, and we are going to come back and just have a ball talking about Leaders to Legends. So again, this is Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. We are GMAP1. We're here every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central Time, and we thank you for supporting us, being a part of the show, and we'll see you on the other side of this break. Well, I guess we're going to just continue on with our show, and I want to thank you again. This is Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. My name is CJ, and I'm here every Tuesday just doing what I do because, ladies and gentlemen, I have made a commitment to be a part of something powerful. We have a company called Chef Fremont that was founded by Mr. John Austin, who has provided us with a platform of not just great products, not just the ability to earn, not just the ability to be supported and have great leaders and great trainings, but also the ability to partner with Mr. Austin to make a difference in the world. You see, these trainers and leaders that we have here at Chef Fremont are just folks that we've been interviewed, the ones that we have been interviewing over the past several weeks. One thing I'm hoping that comes out of these interviews is that you realize that these are just regular folks, just like me and you. Are they powerful individuals, powerful leaders? Yes, they are. But you are just as powerful. You are a born leader. You have it inside of you to do these phenomenal things that these individuals are doing, because I know that you are passionate. I know that you have that deep desire inside to make a difference in the life of others, and that you're committed to doing that. And because that's who we are. Leaders and Legends are individuals who are just excited and committed to sharing the love of Chef Fremont to the world, one person at a time. But guess what? It doesn't stop now. It doesn't stop there. It's not over. You have an opportunity to come on this show, and you can come on the show and give an interview and share your heart, share your vision, share your goals and aspirations and the things that you want to accomplish personally and along with us at Chef Fremont. So you have an opportunity to be interviewed. There are some of you out there that still have not been a part of the show, that has a marvelous and unbelievable, sensational story to tell in relationship to your Chef Fremont business and what it is that you do, what gets you excited, what makes you tick, and what inspire you. We want to know that about you. We want to hear from you. We want others to know about you. We want to capture you on our show where you can just share your heart and other people can hear about it, and you can use it as a tool to post on your international or internet, whether it be Facebook or some other platform on the net that can help build your business and so people know more about you. I have more interviews lined up, but you know what? You can give me a call. And if you're listening to this broadcast today, you can call into my number at 224-730-0925 or come on, be a part of GMAP1 and let us know that you want to be interviewed and you want to share your story as one of our Leaders to Legends. So that's open to you because we want to know more about what it is that you're doing and also how we can still work together to build this wonderful company called Shaw Fremont. So, the ball is in your court. You can call me, you can email me, you can get in touch with GMAP1 and actually let us know that, CJ, I want to be the next person on the call next week, and we want to plug in those dates because we have a job to do. When I was thinking about this show today, I wanted to see what direction we wanted to go, and I was so excited about the interviews that we've had so far. I wanted those of you that some of you may have missed some of those interviews and you didn't get to hear about Coach Kim or Coach Pate or Coach Shea or Joy or Darnell or Valerie, and now you know who these individuals are just by a quick overview. But I was thinking also this morning that I was going to delve into the compensation plan and explain how Shaw Fremont has allowed us the opportunity to make some significant income, to really be a blessing, to make a difference in the lives of families and friends and others in a very tangible, physical way, in a very powerful way, with a very powerful, lucrative plan that Mr. John Austin has put together. John Austin, by the way, who is a master at compensation plans and who has been a consultant to the industry for many years and to others, and also to huge network marketing company. He has put together a rewards plan that rivals the industry, a compensation plan that separates us as Shaw Fremont members from all the other companies or any other thing out there. There's none that even come close. And I was going to go into that today and talk about that, how the program works. But I really feel that compensation plan requires more time, requires someone that is going to be able to express it to you in a very detailed and understanding way. So I'm working on getting our very own Mr. John Austin to come on and do that, or one of the other leaders who are very well versed in it and has the time for a show to actually go into details about the compensation plan. And so I'm excited about that. I just wanted to kind of give you a taste of that, just to wet your palate a little bit and start to prepare for that, because you are going to be blown away at what this gentleman has decided to do for us at Shaw Fremont. I mean, he's gone as far as allowing us to make up to 100% of commissions on the revenues that's generated by this company. Let me repeat that because some of you probably didn't hear that. He's allowing us to make up to as much as 100%, folks, of compensation, rewarding us for doing something that we all do naturally anyhow. Every one of us that are in the sound of my voice has been in a situation where we were able to experience something, whether it be reading a book, watching a movie, eating at a restaurant, going to an event, and we came back and we told with excitement and zeal people about it, whether it be our friends or family or coworkers, man, you got to experience that. You got to go see this. You got to read this. And we did those things promoting something that we got no compensation or reward back for doing that. And what Mr. Austin said is sign up for free. It doesn't cost you anything. Just go there and share with everyone that you know and don't know, and you come into contact with, and tell them about Shaw Fremont and how they can come on board and be a part of something that is absolutely amazing, and it's something that is actually changing lives in a very powerful way all around the world. That is what he put in place for us, and so we do it all the time. We refer people to this, we refer people to that, and we are now in the position where as we refer Shaw Fremont and these wonderful products to other individuals, we get a chance now to be compensated. we get a chance now to be rewarded, and do we just doing what we do naturally. So I want to encourage you, if you are already a part of Short Free Mind and you haven't been doing that as much as you know you should be, I hope that this call today will inspire you to make that effort to take it up a notch, to take it to that next level, where you're actually being intentional about sharing Short Free Mind. If you haven't been a part of Short Free Mind, and maybe someone invited you to this broadcast, or you're hearing it on the rebroadcast, I hope that you make that commitment to come on board and be a part of who we are and become one of our leaders to legends. You see, in Short Free Mind, there are some that came in just to be able to afford to get their products. That's it. They just say, I'm financially okay where I'm at. I don't want to do a lot of work, but I do need these products because I need to take care of my diabetes, the fact that I'm taking 5 and 6 medications. I'm feeling pain every day. I'm on dialysis. I'm having chronic headaches. I don't have any energy. So to me, just getting these products in my hands in such an affordable way is just life-changing for me, and that's all I want. That's all I need, and I'm thankful for that. There's some of us that just want to make a few dollars to help pay some of those bills that come at the end of the month, because, there's so many people out there that are hurting financially, and when they look at the end of the month, they still have a lot of bills left, but the money has been already all gone, and they don't have enough to cover that month, and it's happening every single day. And so to you, just to be a part of Short Free Mind, this wonderful opportunity, making a few extra dollars is something that excites you, because now you can get those bills paid. You can make sure that your lights don't turn off, that your gas doesn't turn off, that you can put food on the table, you can feed your children, you can clothe your children, and have a way to get to work. Things that we take for granted, but just some people are hurting and not able to do. But Short Free Mind will allow you to be able to do those things. Then you have those of us who are leaders, who are legends, who will go that extra mark, who would just want to go out there and take this company to the top and fulfill the vision of Mr. John Austin has for billions of people. Yes, I said billions, not millions, but billions of people flocking to Short Free Mind to make this the greatest company in the world. We at Leaders to Legends, we are those individuals. We are committed to that vision. We know it will be financially rewarding, and we are going to make it. We are going to push. We're going to commit. We are going to share, and we're going to do extraordinary work, because we're expecting extraordinary incomes that will transform our lives, our family lives, and the lives of so many other people around the world. That's what we at Leaders to Legends do. Yeah, we love the products. Yeah, we want to pay our bills, but we want to take it beyond that, where we live a lifestyle, where we live life in our own terms, where we're able to go and when we want to, and give when we want to, and travel when we want to, and do all those things to help our family when we want to, at whatever level. That's what freedom is all about, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what being a Leader to Legend allows you to be able to experience. See, we know at Leaders to Legends, there's another L involved. It's not just leaders, it's not just legends, but the L word that we focus on as leaders is that word, legacy. You see, for those of us and all of us that are part of Leaders to Legends, we don't just want it to be about making a difference now, but making a difference for generations and generations and generations to come. I was talking to my wife the other day. Actually, I was in Baltimore at the time we were talking. I was expressing to her how I want this business of Short Free Mind not to just take care of us now, but I want my grandchildren, great-grandchildren to be talking about Short Free Mind and sharing the love around the world in the 22nd century, the 23rd century. And that is what we have in our hands. Wow, think about it. Think about it. That's unbelievable concept to build something as leaders of legends, but including that legacy where we can pass this on for generations and generations and generations to come. And that is what we're doing here at Shaw Fremont. That is what we're doing here at Leaders of Legends. So I want to thank all of those individuals that I had a chance to personally interview for joy being interviewed and being a part of sharing your personal testimonies and sharing your heart and letting people know how passionate you are about Shaw Fremont. But I want to say for those of you that have not been on my show on this platform to share and be interviewed, I want you to step up. I want you to give me a call. Let me know that, hey, CJ, I'm next in line. I'm ready to go. I want people to know about what I'm doing because what I'm doing is so exciting that I can't stand it every day. I can't wait to get up and to go at it. So those of you that are out there that have not been a part of the show, give me a call and let's get you on. There's some of us, including myself, who know we can do more. We can be more active. Let's get to it. Let's refocus. Let's get reacclimated and keep our eyes on the big prize of making Shaw Fremont a household name around the world. I know there are many of you who feel the same way. And so I'm excited about next week's show. I'm excited about the show after the week after that. And I want you to know that we're committed to making a difference. And again, you have everything that you need to make that happen. So I want to thank you again for being a part of this show. We're coming up on 10 o'clock Central Time. I know it's going close to 11 in the East Coast. And this has been a wonderful show. It's been my pleasure to share with you what we've been doing and kind of give you a bird's eye view of where we're going because the summer is still here. We still got a few more weeks in summer. I know some of you are back in school already, but that's okay. Utilize this opportunity to share with your those people that are in your school and your workplace about Shaw Fremont. But I want to end the show with this. And I was reading this, and someone sent this to me on WhatsApp, and I read it, and I said, you know what? This is the perfect ending that I would like to have from every one of my shows. And I think starting today, that's what I'm going to do because these words are so powerful. So as we come up on the top of the hour, again, you're listening to Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. You're on gmap1.com, and we are here every Tuesday, rain, sunshine, snow, sleet, hurricane, tornado, tsunami, whatever. We are here to share with you about the love of Shaw Fremont and the wonderful company we have to be a part of. But I want to end with these words, and I want to say to you that you are special, that you are great, you are a leader, but hear these very special words. I don't know who the author is, but listen to this. Today is ours. Let's fill it. Love is strong. Let's give it. A song can help. Let's sing it. And peace is dear. Let's bring it. The past is gone. Don't brew it. Our work is here. Let's do it. The world is wrong. Let's right it. The battle is hard, but let's fight it. The road is rough. Let's clear it. The future, vast. Don't fear it. If faith is sleep, let's wake it, because today is ours. Let's take it. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. My name is CJ. Thank you for being a part of our TV broadcast. God bless you. Goodbye for now, and share the love. Thank you. Have a great day.